Good morning, everyone. Hi. It's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager from McLean. And let's get into today's lit work. As usual, we're just going to start by moving. I'm going to move all the way up to the computer and make sure everything is streaming okay. Um, do, 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 do. You do need some weights for today's workout. We've got bicep curls coming your way. Sorry. Yeah. The bicep curls definitely need weights, but pretty much everything else that we're going to do today is body weight focus or a little bit more mobility. So whether you're marching just in one spot or you have the opportunity to move around your room, let's stick with it for about 30 more seconds. Use your arms to lift your chest, bring a smile to your face. You showed up, and literally showing up is the hardest part. So all you have to do now is just move a little bit, whether you get in as many reps as possible, oopsie doodles, or you get in one. You know what it's better than? That's right. I hope you said none. Okay, just a couple more times, forward and backwards. And we're going to warm up our hips just a little bit, because they're coming into play. So if you need to, you can always find a place to put your hand or some balance. We'll just kick one leg gently forward and backwards. Can you uh, attempt at least to squeeze your glute a little bit as your leg goes back? And let's switch. As we're standing on one leg, try not to lock it out so we're not jamming the knee back. There can be a slight bend in your knee. And the more that you focus your eyes on one place, the easier balance is going to be. You can still hold on. If you don't need to, we're going to find a little tick-tock side to side. We've got some side leg or some leg extensions in general coming up in today's workout. And then switch. If balance is a challenge for you, have a chair, even if that chair is in front of you. And now last little bit of a warm up. Ground your feet down to the floor. Draw your belly in, standing on one leg again. Lift your knee up. We got lots of knee lifts coming your way. Open it as wide to the side as you can. Bring it back in and down. Two more times on this side. Up, rotate from the hip, back in and down. Last one, lift, open, in, down. Whether you got all three of those in with me or you struggled through just one, I am so proud of you. Two more on this opposite side. Just keep breathing. Awesome. Shake it off. Go ahead, grab some water. I'm gonna grab some water real fast. Please let there be. No. I was really hoping that the me who closed last night put water in the fridge, but I didn't. Okay. We got 16 minutes of workout coming your way in a row right now. So we got to get started or else we're going to run out of time. The first move that we're doing are standing side leg extensions. We're going to end up getting each leg one time. Remember, you can lean on something if you want. Can you bring your leg back at like a 45-degree angle? So I'm almost trying to kick towards the corner of the room. If that doesn't feel right for you, go for a side leg extension. If you want to go for a back leg extension, you're welcome to. Find something where you feel like your glutes are activating. You got 40 seconds of work or one full minute, and it starts in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so yep, you got some options today. Whether you're sticking with the move for 40 seconds, because that is what your body can handle today, or if you want a little bit more, you are, of course, welcome to keep going as the minute ticks on. While we're finding the side leg extension, can you create length through the crown of your head? So while that leg is moving, I'm trying not to shift my hips too much, trying to just stay in one place and let the movement be from the glute. You can do a little combo too if you want. Oh, there's your 40 seconds if you wanted to take a break now. So if you wanted to change it up a little bit, you could also Just find that kick to the back. Man, my glutes and hamstrings are so tired. Remember which leg you're doing. I'm getting the right one done right now. Next up, we're going to have a squat to knee drive. So coming on over to the couch. We're using the couch. That's right. You're going to sit all the way back down. Then you're going to stand yourself up, pressing through your heels, knee drive at the top. So weight in your heels, sit yourself down nice and slow. Push into your heels, bring yourself up. Drive your hips at the top. Other knee drives. Awesome. If you don't want or need to use your couch or a chair, then don't. You can absolutely just go for some squats into knee drives. But otherwise, I hope that I'm encouraging you to maybe take a bigger range of motion than your little air squat might have been. You can take your rest here at 20 seconds. Otherwise, you're going to keep going. Next up, we have bicep curls. Quick little demo for the bicep curls. Elbows are going to stay close and by our side. Round one, we're going to find a full range of motion. Now, if you want to, you can even sit on the couch or on your chair right here and get that full range of motion all the way up, all the way down. I just noticed I look as tired as I feel, and I'm sorry, everyone. But you know what? We're here, and it does feel good to move. And you're going to be seeing a lot more of me moving. Yay! Full range of motion, full range of motion, keeping those chests lifted and shoulders rolled down and back. Now, if you need to take this break at 40 seconds, of course you can, but if you can keep going, keep going. The next move that we have, I forgot. Oh, it's mobility. Oh, I'm excited. Are you using your breath to find this curl? Awesome. You can put your weight down. Our last move right here is just some hip circles. So open your feet wide. Make some circles with your hips. I am going to encourage you to move throughout this full minute. You can wait until we're halfway to change directions. I like to just take a couple circles in one direction and then a couple circles in the other. If you're waiting until we're halfway, then you should get ready and switch the directions of your circles now. Otherwise, just keep going a little back and forth. Such an underrated move that really does feel so good. So we're adding that mobility move. What's move number one? I forgot. Oh my God, Jessica. Standing side leg extension, other leg. Oh wait, sorry, we still got hip circles. Wow. Wow, everybody. You know what? Some days are just a little harder than others, aren't they? Come on, let's begin those side leg extensions. Here we go. So I'm still trying to go to that 45-degree angle, and I'm still trying to create all this length through the crown of my head. You can challenge your core more for sure if you want to by bringing your arms up overhead. You can also keep holding on to something if slash as you need. Feel free to try and change that range of motion a little bit as well. Maybe that just to the side, but a little to the back, a slight bend in your standing knee, totally okay right here. Encouraged. Do not jam that knee to the back. That is your 40 seconds of work. If you want to take this 20-second break, you can. Next up, we've got those squats on the couch. Squat to an alternating knee drive. We start in 3, 2, 1. Weight in your heels and then push through your heels to lift. Weight in your heels to go down, push through your heels to lift. For some people, not using your hands to get up from the couch might really feel quite odd, or to not get up from a chair in general. A lot of times we do tend to push ourselves off while we're getting up. But right now we're using a lot more of the legs. You're using a lot more of the core too. So find that exhale to help you find that lift and try and keep your knees in line with your feet, in line with your hips. If you notice, you can take a break. If you notice that your knees are going out really wide, just something that we can work on together please feel free to reach out, let me know. Let's create a program for you. Our move after this are the bicep curls. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, but this time we're going for a top range of motion. So starting up at your shoulders, just go into a 45-degree angle. I want you to really squeeze, 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 squeeze on the way up. I know it can be so tempting to just like move your arm without really engaging the bicep. But if you want to see a difference, you have to find that really big squeeze. So we're changing up the range of motion a little bit. You can also change up your time under tension. Maybe you come up really slow, you go down a little bit faster. Or maybe you come up fast and you go down a little slower. You got 20 seconds left if you choose to use them. How much can you really make your biceps turn on and feel like they're working right here? After this, we've got mobility. Awesome. So put your weights down. Inhale those arms up overhead. Either grab hold of your opposite hand. Maybe you grab hold of your opposite elbow. We're just going to reach side to side. Your feet are together. I think it might make a slightly more stable base. Keep lots of weight in your heels. And can you also start to push through your hips a little side to side here? As you reach over to the side, imagine the top shoulder pressing against the wall behind you as well. So that we're not collapsing down to the floor right now. Opening the chest, we're really stretching the side body. We can change that range of motion. So now if you want to take that little rotation towards the floor, just change up your stretch a little bit, whether you're holding your hand or reaching towards your elbow. Keep weight in your heels, a squeeze of the glutes, and keep your pelvis tucked under. Back to those side leg extensions, right into it. We're halfway through the whole workout. We just have to get each side one more time. Exhale as you squeeze to engage. Ugh, change that range of motion. Wow, my glutes are so tired. Awesome. Down to the last 20 seconds if you want to take it, but if you need to take a rest, then that's what you're doing because you're being smart for yourself. This is your workout. I am just giving you some suggestions. I'm moving along with you so you feel a little bit more inspired. I know I like to do a workout where someone else is also moving. What's next? I hope you said squats. Taking that squat. Did I forget the knee drives last time? I don't know. Well, they're back just in case we did. Or if you're not ready for the knee drive, you're just focusing on that maybe deeper range of motion and activation of really sitting on the squat. Something sitting on the couch, something we do every day. Yeah, I know that if you're anything like me, you are stuck in the chair a lot for work, maybe for meals. Maybe when work ends, you're just like hiding from life. Here's that break if you want it at 40 seconds. Otherwise, we can keep going. Awesome. Almost there. Back to our mobility, this mobility move. Oh, we're going to open our feet nice and wide. Sink yourself down and just drop one shoulder forward and then drop the other shoulder forward. So a nice little malasana squat, weight in your heels. Did I miss a move? Bicep curls. I did. We're going to do the next. Just like it's okay. We can stretch a little before we get those bicep curls in. Just dropping one shoulder down and then the other. You can be as deep into this squat as you want also, or you can be pretty narrow in the squat. If you don't want to keep doing the stretch, then you can stop. We're going to do the bicep curls next because someone forgot them, and that someone is me. Awesome. So make your way to your weights. We're going to find that lower range of motion this time. So from the thighs to 45-degree angle. Shoulders down and back, elbows close in. Let's do it. For me, this is the more challenging range of motion. I feel things get a lot more tired while we're just working from the base to the midline. Keep your core pulled in nice and tight. Keep that slight bend in your knees, pelvis can be tucked under. Woo! We're also working right here, even just holding at this 45-degree angle. As always, if you need to take a second and take a break, you can. It's that 40-second beep, so you can stop right now. If you want to keep going, let's just keep going. We already did our mobility move because someone got confused. So next up, we're going to come into our left leg extensions. Last time through the circuit. All right, put those weights down. Find that left leg, side leg extension to that 45-degree angle. Maybe you're going to the back. Maybe you're actually going to the side, to the 45, and to the back. I encourage you to have fun. See what your body can do. Maybe one of them is harder than another. Why don't you stick with that? Deep thoughts. Swiping in that standing lean. Make sure you're not locking it out. 40 seconds. If you want to stop, you can. You ready for squats one more time? Me too. Let's make our way over to the seat if you're using it. Weight in your heels. Sit down. Let's find those knee drives again this time as you can. So I'm exhaling to find the sit, inhaling to stand, exhaling to find that knee drive. There's like something going on outside. Recently started to really realize that like living in the city is crazy sometimes, y'all. Things that do not happen in the suburbs happen in the city. Yay, you can take that break or you can keep going for these last 20 seconds. This is our last of the squats with the knee drives. We're going to come into those bicep curls again right after this. We're going for that full range of motion in the bicep curls this time. Awesome. Grab your weights. I'm just going to walk towards the window and see what the heck is happening out there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically, it looks like a couple has decided to move in across the street in their car, and they are now fighting with each other. If we were not working out together, I would continue watching that drama because why not? I'm going to be honest. All right, you can stop right here, or we've got 20 seconds left. Find that squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Imagine I'm resisting your hands coming up. Even if there's no weight in your hands, we can still be making a difference in those biceps, just engaging the muscle itself. Awesome. Put your weights down. The last minute is just for movement. So maybe you cross one arm over the other. Maybe you decide you'd like to get back into some of those hip circles. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Unfortunately, we don't really have time for a good stretch today, so I'm going to encourage you to just keep doing some of these motions. How much time do you have? Can you, throughout the day, come back to creating some stretches? I love standing up from my desk and just walking the seat back, finding that nice stretch in your back. your hamstrings. Also, even from a seated position, just opening your knees and finding this delightful malasana twist like we did before for big stretches through the back. Simply getting up and moving, kicking those legs can also feel so good. So I hope you make the time to do lots of that. If you need some thought sword stretching and you have time, check out one of our desk stretch videos. I know this week Jenna also moved away from the desk and onto the floor. So that's a wonderful option for you. If you want more, I'll see you later for again. But till then, have a great day.